Okay, so here's the thing about Black History Month is all along goes on in February, as far as we're concerned about. I'm uh, talking about those names figured out, and who knows? And that's why Dodie says could be a hundred anniversary of Black History Month, history and all that. So I was, yeah, everybody knows about, I know Black history, everybody knows. So last Sunday played Black History Month trivia at my church and all that. And so is great speakers, including Dr. Regina Jean Pierre Bryant, Nola's grand sister, and so is D. Kevin Williams and all that stuff. So trust me. And because last Friday we went to I went to Trinity Episcopal Church last last Friday night. You guessed it, at downtown Omaha, and I was singing with Noah and Carol. Wow, she has a wonderful voice. Well, I guess so. And then we talk about Absalom Jones in my figure of speech. And you heard Reverend Vanessa Clark at Trinity Episcopal Church. Wow, it blows me away. Period. So who knows? But what about Afrocentric choral evensong that that I sang with Keith and my Resurrection Singers? Yeah, Nola and Jeannie, and so is St. Andrew's Episcopal Church Choir. Oh boy, about Carl Malsby and this priest years ago. This is so wonderful. But nevertheless, about Black history, about this one, including Reverend Jesse Jackson, just passed away last Tuesday. Because could be he's the guy who knows about rainbow collision, push collision, and this guy is oh boy, a huge legacy about all the subsidized about all the Black history things that it could be the force of nature of the death of Reverend Jesse Jackson. He died at the age of 84, as far as we're concerned. So trust me about it as well. And others. And by the way, did you know Jesse Jackson could be the giant of the civil rights movement? And so is the Rainbow Push Coalition. So that that really is hard to find about Black history. But here's my observation according to Blaze Media about, you guessed it, Trump's Black History Month event. So here's why. This is a grandmother named Felicia Cook stealing the show at, you guessed it, at the White House Black History Month reception last Wednesday, praising President Trump's anti-crime policies, and that's why she took back the critics to back off the president and thanking for sending federal troops inside Washington D.C. So, according to WFMD.com website, and this is so good. I mean, seriously. Listen to this from Cook's comments at a White House Black History Month event. Listen to this. Trust me.
One thing I like about him, he keeps it real, just like Grandma.
Oh,
I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over. Because he allowed his constituents, his people, to come to my house to interview me, to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched. I rallied. I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats. Get mad at me. Until this Republican sent his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of a thing? Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a hush crime, you do hush time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on.
Amen to that.
I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news, hating on me.
Wow!
Somebody that deserves to be stayed up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off him.
You see, she does the right thing, and she has an incredible speech, just such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and all that. And so is Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks, as far as we're concerned. But I meant to tell you this. For Alicia Cook, who lost her grandson to murder, and that is why everybody knows about Black history, because everything else can be civilized. And that is why that's why Trump went on noting to this activist, Jesse Jackson calls a real hero with real street smarts. That's the thing, you have to do this. If you live by these legacy of Black African Americans out there. So, hope you're listening, African Americans, because you might learn something about all the street smarts, all the education, the real heroes, and I meant to tell you this. It's wonderful to know about all the pastors, all the priests inside everybody's neighborhoods, including Omaha and so is Council Bluffs and all that stuff. So kudos to this one. And by the way, Bellevue East has a reunion, and this is so absurd. It's not absurd. It's gonna be huge. Anyways, Marjorie Simons Bester, she's an African American choral director, and that's why she's also artistic director of Omaha Symphonic Chorus, and she's good, educating me, and so is my OSC, and never a time that we all learn about this. So, no matter what Black history you came from or anything else you civilized, just remember this. Because to be young, gifted, and Black. Thank you, Nina Simone. It's where it's at for Black History Month. And thank God, 100 years could be a long way. So what comes next, the next 100 years? Well, you be the judge. Thank you, Dodie, for doing the sermon for this one. Because this Sunday's Black History, Soul Food Sunday with 2 speakers and an offertory anthem for me, Nola, Jeannie, rest of my resurrection singers, doing We Shall Overcome and all that still. Trust me. So, happy Black History Month for 100 years. So trust me. And that's my final thoughts. And I'm sticking to it. So,